welcome to my podcast. I am Maria Paula and today we are going to talk about some cool things in science and social study. I picked two topics from each subject that I think are super interesting. First, we will talk about the weather and natural disasters. Then we will go into natural resources and how we can protect them. Let's start with the weather. Weather is what it's like outside every day. Sometimes it's sunny, sometimes it's raining, and sometimes we get storms. For example, a storm can bring rain, thunder, and lightning. Then there's the tornado, which is my favorite to learn about. Tornadoes are windstorms that look like a big funnel that spins really fast. Tornadoes happen during thunderstorms and can be very powerful. And there's also a blizzard, which is a storm with a lot of snow. Can you imagine snow falling everywhere? It would look amazing, but also very cold. Now let's talk about natural disasters. Natural disasters are powerful events in nature that can cause a lot of damage. Here are some examples. A blizzard, which is a very strong snowstorm. A hurricane, which is a huge storm with strong winds and rain. An earthquake, which shakes the ground and can make the earth super move. Okay, now it's time for a quick interview. I am going to talk with my brother Juan Diego. He is going to tell us more about why it is important to learn about the weather and natural disasters. Hi Juan Diego, so why do you think it's important to learn about natural disasters?
Hi, Maria Paula. Well, I think it's important to learn about them so we know how to stay safe. Like, if there's a tornado warning, we should go inside and stay away from windows. Knowing about natural disasters help us to be ready and keep everyone safe.
That is a great answer. Thank you, Juan Diego. Now let's switch to social studies. I'm going to talk about natural resources. Natural resources are things we find in nature that we can use Some examples are water, sunlight, air, plants, animals, soil, and minerals. We need some of these resources to stay alive, like water and air. Do you know there are two kinds of natural resources? We have renewable resources which we can use again and again as long as we take care of them, like plants, animals, and water. And we have no renewable resources, which means they can't be replaced once we use them up. Example are minerals and oil. And that brings me to my last topic, protecting natural resources. We need to conserve our resources so they last a long time. Here are some ways we can do that. Use less water by turning off the faucet when we don't need it. Turn off lights when we leave a room. Use renewable energy like solar power. Recycle plastic, paper, and glass. Make compost from food scraps to help plants grow. Choose things made from renewable resources instead of non-renewable ones. Let's bring Juan Diego back for one more question. Juan Diego, can you tell us one thing you do to protect natural resources?
Sure, Maria Paula. One thing I do is recycle plastic bottles and paper. I make sure to put them in the recycling bin instead of the trash. It helps to reduce waste and saves resources.
Awesome, Juan Diego. Thanks for sharing that. And that is the end of my podcast. Today we learned about the weather, natural disaster, natural resources, and how to protect them. I hope you all learned something new. Don't forget to try these ideas at home to help protect our planet. Thanks for listening and see you next time.